The apostolic visitation the Vatican initiated in 2008 was an inquiry of more than 300 orders and 50,000 nuns involved in active ministry in the United States.
We as American sisters are very public people. We are people whose ministries are in the public forum. They're in hospitals and schools and social service agencies, and people know pretty much what we do. So that an investigation into what we were doing and what we believed, it was alarming. It was frankly insulting.
Initially was also, see, we're international, so a few did say, well, why just the sisters in the United States? How about our other provinces? But, you know, we did what we had to do. For myself, I felt from day one, if we're living the life the best we can, with our shortcomings or whatever, what do we have to fear? You know, answer honestly and see where it takes us.
Mother Claire Malaya, a nun from Connecticut, was placed in charge of the investigation. Sister Mary Ann Lopiccolo was one of the 80 visitors who worked with Mother Claire.
We said out front, we're coming to just meet with you and learn more about you. We met with the individual sisters, and we really partook of their life and their way of being, their prayer, and had a real inside view of what it was like to be in that community.
Despite religious women's concerns about the investigation, those who participated have said it was a positive experience. For Sister Camille, the interview turned out to be an enriching encounter with a fellow sister.
I wasn't sure what to expect, but I had a really excellent experience with her because she knew who we were and what we did. And it also turned out that our paths had crossed sometime in the past very positively. So we just had a great conversation. The content of was what we believe in and why we are so committed to the following of Jesus. You know, how we take the gospel to heart and what we do. There are so many similarities in religious congregations that whether I was with a Sister of St. Joseph, a Sister St. Dominic, a school sister of Notre Dame, even though we come from different backgrounds, we all come from the same root, fidelity to the gospel of Jesus.
I thought that the report reflected an appreciation for the contributions of religious over all these years of sisters in the United States, just all the structures that have been built by sisters, and also an awareness that the differences that may be more obvious today among religious are okay. There's no one uniform way of saying, I'm responding to Jesus' call to serve the gospel.
It's nice to hear that we're appreciated and people expressing their gratitude. And I think this also gives a hope for the future. And the important thing is be faithful each day and leave it in the Lord's hands.
Pope Francis seems to be pleased with, not only pleased with American sisters and women in general, but eager to give us more of a voice in the church, more of responsibility, more of a way to impact on the lives of others than our own lives.
Reporting for Currents, I'm Konrad Aderer.